Let's talk about a different conflict now, India-Pakistan. Of course, there isn't an ongoing war between the two countries, but that hasn't stopped Pakistan from obsessing over the possibility. Over the last few days, there has been a spate of comments. The first bombshell was dropped by journalist Hamid Mir. He quoted General Bajwa, the former army chief of Pakistan. Bajwa apparently said that Pakistan knew it could not defeat India in a war, that Pakistan did not have the tanks that worked or diesel for troop movements. That's what Hamid Mir said. Listen to this.
याद है ना क्या लेक्चर था? टैंक चलने के काबिल नहीं है,
तो आप कह रहे हैं
की मूवमेंट के लिए मेरे पास डीजल नहीं है, ठीक है जी, इस तरह की बातें की थी ना।
नॉर्मली ऐसा आर्मी चीफ के कोर्ट मार्शल होना चाहिए, और मुझे अब कहना पड़ेगा, मैं अंदर कमरे में कहती रही हूँ, बट मुझे कहना पड़ेगा कि इस तरह नहीं होता।
20-25 सहाफियों को सामने बिठा के आप उनको कह रहे हैं कि पाकिस्तान आर्मी लड़ने के काबिल।
इसका मतलब आप दुनिया को बता रहे हैं।
Now obviously this went viral. It put Pakistan's military on the back foot, and that's not something they can afford. After all, Pakistan is an army with a country. Unlike most other countries which have armies, in Pakistan, the army has a country. And it's a country that the army runs. It also runs businesses. It controls governments. It siphons off billions from the economy, and it cannot afford to appear incompetent, especially in a potential conflict with India. So the army responded to the video. Listen to what Pakistan's military spokesperson, Major General Ahmad Sharif Chaudhry, had to say.
और अगर जरूरत पड़ी तो वी कैन टेक दिस बैटल इनटू द एनिमीज टेरिटरी। मैं यहाँ पर यह कहना भी ज़रूरी समझता हूँ कि अगर किसी मिसकैलकुलेशन या गलतफहमी की वजह से हिंदुस्तान कोई मुहिमजोई करने का सोचता है, इरादा करता है, तो अवामी हौसले और अवाम की सपोर्ट के साथ अफवाज पाकिस्तान उसको भरपूर जवाब देगी।
Strong words, no doubt intended to reassure Pakistan's public, to tell them that billions in taxes are not going to waste and that their economic crisis is worth it. But then came another statement, this one from a diplomat, a retired diplomat, Abdul Basit. He was the High Commissioner of Pakistan to India between 2014 and 2017. Now he's a regular guest on Pakistani news channels. And here's what he said, Abdul Basit. Now people in Pakistan are talking about another surgical strike or air strike by India. I do not think that now they will do the same because they're holding SCO meet and G20 presidency this year. I don't see any misadventures from India till the time they hold presidencies. But next year during elections, India may do this again. This may happen just before the elections in India. Well, why do Pakistanis fear an airstrike? Because last week there was a terrorist attack in India. In the Poonch district of Jammu and Kashmir, 5 Indian soldiers were killed. And now it seems Pakistanis are worried that India will retaliate, that India will carry out a Balakot-style strike. It happened in 2019. India conducted a bombing raid. It hit terrorist camps in Pakistani territory in a place called Balakot. This strike marked a dramatic shift in India's response to Pakistan-sponsored terrorism. And it appears that Pakistanis are now worried about a repeat. If you put all these comments together, one thing becomes amply clear. Pakistan is obsessed with the prospect of war with India. The two countries have fought 4 wars, 1947, 1965, 1971 and 1999, and each time Pakistan has lost. So tanks or no tanks, diesel or no diesel, the prospects for Pakistan look bleak. Their economy is crumbling, their political institutions are compromised, their proteges in the Taliban are now firing at them, their lenders in China are disenchanted, and yet what is it that makes it to the national discourse? Another war with India. If misplaced priorities were an Olympic sport, Pakistan would be the gold medalist.